Welcome to Chai Chat with Lavina again, where we are talking about football. We spoke to children, we spoke to their parents, and now we speak to the academy, the club, the Southall Football Club that runs the academy for these kids. And I have here the people who run it. Thank you very much for your time. Can I first request each one of you to introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Sanjeev Sharma. I'm Managing Director of Southall Football Club.
I'm Anupam Korkant. I help as a team assistant for the soccer school.
Hi, I'm Smeet Singh Kainth, and I run this project as a soccer school, and I'm also the club secretary for Southall Football Club.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Great job. How easy or difficult has it been for you to run this academy?
No, it's been a slow and steady process. Hopefully, we've had it set up for about 6 months now, properly. We've been going out to all the schools, to the gurdwaras, mandirs, temples, churches, just trying to get different communities together. So it's slowly, as you can see from today's turnout, the turnout is getting bigger and bigger. The word is being spread by the children themselves and the parents, and once the parents are buying into the idea of the soccer camp, it's getting there.
Okay.
So
how does it work? You said you are the organizer for this.
What it is this is a Saturday soccer school. It runs from 9:30 to 11 a.m. It's open for boys and girls aged 5 to 16. It's free. There's no barriers, so we don't want to put any barriers to that. It's a free platform for them to come and join. It's a simple process. They can contact us by email or by mobile, and then they come here and they fill in the form just in case of emergency that anything goes wrong. We've got someone to contact, and they can play.
Okay. How easy or difficult it is then to run this? Because we did discuss in the beginning that we can't show that right now, but we will. There is a whole building which is in real state, rather khandar, if I can use that word, where you want to build the academy. So yes. What are your challenges?
The building is derelict. What we do is normally we delegate a role for someone to keep the kids outbound. They can't go to that area. It's not just that they can't go towards the primary school area as well. It's just to keep them safe and keep them safe. And maybe in the future I would like to mention, with the soccer school, even if they pay £1 each, we can provide food facility to the kids. We can give them drinks afterwards. Once they've finished the coaching, they can sit there. We can make it more bit tidy, not khandar. You can say bit more clean, nice place. They can sit here, even if it rains or drizzle, they have a place to sit under the shelter.
Football club, which has been there since 1871, is that right? Yes. And yet you're not playing professional football. Why has that been?
I mean, Southall Football Club is, when it first was made, it was actually like a professional club, but over the time, due to many different reasons, the club went into the wilderness. The grounds of where they played in Southall itself, which was on Western Road, that was sold off, and now that's built into flats. So Southall realistically don't have a home ground themselves. Southall Football Club play in a semi-professional league, which is the Spartans League Division 1, so they have to play stadium football. So at the moment we are ground sharing at Hanwell Town, but we as a management committee, we're looking around, we're speaking to potential landowners, to all different local councils within the area, to see if there's any land available where we will be able to get permission to build a football stadium.
Is it because all this, has it also been because of the Asian mindset, or the fact that there is not much money for Asians in football? Why has this been? Because it does represent a lot of Asians, don't we, when we say Southall Football Club, though you want all the communities, but there are a lot of Indian and Asian people here.
Yeah, I think I would like to add a point, the population of Southall is itself over 100,000, and we do not only have Punjabi, Hindu, Sikh, we have Somalis, we have other Muslims, we have Pakistanis, we have Afghanis have their own community. So we have so many different communities, and if we all join together, it's basically nobody is aware of this Southall Football Club in that extent. So we want to create awareness, and the whole point of creating Southall Soccer School is all about we want to spread that yes, we exist, the Southall football exists, and we want, rather than sending their kids to other clubs, please support us, and we are the home football club, so we need like awareness basically.
We have seen I don't know, but we saw a film made there on the Southall Football Club as well. And then, yes, and it spoke so much about discrimination. Do you think that is still here?
According to me, like I came last year from India here, and the film is made so many years ago.
That film was just mentioned, but do you think
like on those days, like if you talk about 80s and 70s or maybe 90s and up to 2K, it was there, but now it's not. I don't see it anymore.
I mean, for grassroots football, the FA are doing as much as, and they're trying to support and eradicate racism in football or any sport. But there's going to be racism or discrimination in any form and walks of life. We as a community need to sort of break those barriers, with the support of the media, with the support of the local politicians that we have. I mean, our local Member of Parliament, Virendra Sharma, he's fully behind the projects that we have.
Yes,
he's fully behind the football club itself.
Yes,
so he's now in the process of supporting us in finding some land as well. In regards to going back onto the racism side, if we stop playing and we stop and start discouraging the children because there's racism, we will never progress.
Yeah.
The kids, I mean, we've
We
broken
have
up.
to get over with it in our own mind as well.
But if
Yes.
you look in cricket, we've got Asian cricket players from Indian descent, Pakistani descent, that have played for England. They're playing for county, they're playing professional cricket.
Yeah.
The only sport we haven't really broken into, which is the main sport, which is football. We have some footballers like Michael Chopra, you mentioned, Cash Siddiqui, there's others out there, Rahman, who used to play for Queen's Park Rangers. There are players that have made it, but we need more and more to come through, and the potential is there. There is so much potential all over the country.
It's there. But why? There is infrastructure. There is probably less racism, let's say, because we do hear of racism in mainstream football as well. But why there have not been more Asian origin footballers?
I think they never get the platform. They never get to that platform.
I think it's an element of two things. It's obviously the parents' mindset. Most Asian parents would ask their children to become, or encourage their kids to become doctors, lawyers, accountants. But this generation is different, I think. They are more supportive. The other thing is the coaches. If you haven't got as many Asian coaches in the game,
Well, why do you need Asian coaches?
they give more opportunities towards Asian players.
Oh, then
In
we
the
come
long
back
run.
to the racism again. I mean, preferring your own is also then reverse racism.
That takes place in football, but it will reduce the chances of more Asian football can get into football that way.
Okay, right. One word on if you would want to change something to move the tide to yourself and be a successful club as well as academy, what would be that one thing?
I mean, for me, it's to bring all the communities together. We need to get the communities involved. If there's no involvement from the communities, from the local media, the local politicians,
It's a community involvement.
it has to be community involvement.
According to me, I want to give message to all the youth basically, rather than roaming here and there, going to pubs, taking drugs, all that stuff. Come and take care of your health, because we are the generation, like he said, second generation. Coming further generations need to be like fitter, and we should support football club. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll second what Sanjeev Sharma said. It's a community factor. If they get behind us, we can really drive this club forward.
Brilliant. Thank you. I think so. You have to spread the awareness and they have to come forward. Thank you very much for your time and doing a great job. Thank you for the kids as well. Thank you. We have spoken a lot about less Asians in football. I have a surprise for you.
We are talking to the kids there at Southall Football Club. You will be moving your base very soon, but for whatever time you can be with them, what do you have to say to these kids?
I think the young kids at Southall, you've got to believe in yourselves, you've got to enjoy your football. Keep believing and keep working hard and fulfill your dreams. Always sleep, dream, eat football, and hopefully one day you'll make it to where you want to be. And even if it's not the top Premiership, even if it's Vauxhall Conference, a league side, it doesn't really matter. As long as you enjoy football, just keep working hard and keep training.
What if the parents tell them, no, you got to be dentists and lawyers and doctors and God knows what, but he wants to be a footballer? Then what does he do?
Nah, they've got to follow the kid's dreams. Whatever the kid wants to do, you've got to let you follow your kid's dreams and try and encourage them and try and push them the right way. And if they want to be footballers, if they want to be sports stars, you've got to let them do that, because that's what's going to make them happy in life. So to the parents out there as well, follow your boys and follow your boys' dreams and your kids, and keep supporting them, even in the cold weather. Just keep going watching them train, because it's only going to last for so long, and you want to be by their side when it matters.
Thank you to Michael Chopra for a wonderful message for Southall Football Academy and the club, who is planning to change the face of this Kandahar looking like structure into a youth academy for cricket and football in association with Southall Football Trust. And I had a wonderful time speaking to the kids, spending time with them and to their parents, and understanding the whole issue of football and Asians and the way it goes in sports with us. Sometimes I like to take you out from restaurants, out and about, and thank you for joining me on such adventures and expeditions. Please send me your feedback on chaichat@aajtak.com or Twitter me at Lavina Tanton. Thank you. God bless. Take care.